Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
At Thurston County, your name, please. Thurston County, your name? Thank you.
It's Mr. Santini, Your Honor.
All right.
And Your Honor, there are some issues that need to be addressed before the arraignment for this individual.
All right, Mr. Santini, say something so I can make sure I hear you.
How you doing today?
Good, thank you. Okay, Ms. Kamari.
Your Honor, Pacific Point previously filed a motion to withdraw due to a conflict of interest. That motion was never acted on because Mr. Santini had hired private counsel. That private counsel has since withdrawn, and so we are renewing our motion to withdraw from this case, from all of his cases due to a conflict of interest. And it's our assessment that given the conflict, no one from Pacific Point Defense is able to complete his arraignment.
Okay, thank you. And I don't see that we have any other counsel today, is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
I reached out to Mr. Woodrow earlier to see if he was representing him on the others, if he just had appearing, if so, but he said he's not. He's already withdrawn. So
Okay.
I think from the city's perspective, and at this time, Ms. Langley is the only other where the city has to assign the cases to arraignment.
I have no problem defending myself if that's not.
Counter and give Ms. Langley notice, or ended up pleading not guilty. The city's not going to ask for additional. She's held on quite a bit of bail. Superior Court, he already has bail set on the other Lacey cases. This is for mortar violations back in December. So they've predate some of the other hearings he's had.
Okay. Thank you. And for the record, it's Joshua Alexander Santini.
Yes, it is.
And Mr. Santini, it looks like you've had plenty of opportunity in all these cases to go over your constitutional rights. Is that accurate?
I have, yeah, but I never was served the order in fact that the prosecutor is talking about. I have the docket. Yeah, go ahead.
Don't tell me anything about the case. I don't have a lawyer with you today. So the service of the order is one of the things that the state or city would have to prove in this case. So if I were you, I would just say anything.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to prove it.
So do you have any questions about your constitutional rights?
Judges, when will the next court date be?
Thank you. And Mr. McClellan, if you'd establish probable cause, please.
This is so reports from Officer Evers of the Lacey Police Department. Yes.
Swear the testimony, probable cause application be the truth, full truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So Officer Evers reports on January 15th, 2025, contacted Kiana Wood Everhart at a residence on Jerry Drive Northeast. It's in Lacey, Washington. She reported that a protection order violation where she was the protected party in an order with her ex-boyfriend, Joshua Santini. The officer confirmed there was an order that was valid and noted served in the report in November 4th, 2024. She advised the officer that she and Joshua dated approximately from June of 2023. She'd been trying to break up with them in April 2024. And Officer Evers noted she previously worked on with Ms. Wood Overhart in a protection order violation from Joshua that occurred on December 31st. And that's already another charged case. She advised the officer that she was scared knowing that Joshua was not arrested, feared that she would come back to her home. And she
You got it.
She resides on Jerry Drive,
No, she doesn't.
apartment in Lakewood with her children's school schedule. She provided dates from 16th through the 24th, January 5th, when she would have been residing at Jerry Drive address in Lacey. She stated that during the weekdays, she would arrive home around 1800 hours. And she noted that she had voicemails she received from Joshua at the times that she was home during those days. She actually uploaded 110 voicemails into evidence. The voicemails, the officer noted, range from 3 seconds long to 2 minutes and 24 seconds long. The officer provided a summary of Joshua's voicemails from a phone number on December 6th. It was 2 minutes and 24 minutes long, 22 minutes, 24 seconds long. The officer noted she confirmed Joshua's voice from when she'd spoken to him on the phone previously. Voicemail stated, you know, I passed by your home on my way home. I know you keep lying. Whoever he was, I hope he was worth it. You can't even answer the phone while you're getting effed. Forward effed. You stepped out of this relationship. You know what, Kiana? How could I be so stupid to really think you were going to be faithful? It also provides additional summary of voicemails left on December 20th, 2024. That obviously the officer gives another summary of the voicemail that notes it's from Mr. Santini based on her familiarity with his voice from conversations, as well as Ms. Wood Everhart saying that that's who she knows to be the message. There was another message on December 19th, 2024. The officer confirmed Joshua's voice when she
reading.
says, see, and this is a summary, kind of a quote. See, that's how I know you are always listening and choosing to ignore. That's foul. You're her child. You're all spawns of little effing Satan. I'm going to call the cops because you're talking about my grandma. I don't know that the content of this message is or wants to hear it all or not, but the report from Officer Evers is that she listened to voicemails that were received December 20th, December 19th, as well as numerous others. The city just filed on 2 counts.
All right. I'll find probable cause on 2 counts of violating protection order. Enter not guilty pleas for Mr. Santini to the charge. Mr. Santini, are you going to hire counsel or seek appointment?
Honestly, with this how this whole case is going, I honestly have no problem defending myself.
All right. Well, you're raising that issue. We'll talk about it. That would be a huge mistake. And the reason I say that is
I think the mistakes in here is I'm armed and unarmed. Then Elbin says that I have a valid CPL. Their story says I don't have a CPL. The protection order, in fact, talking about was entered on the 18th, backdated to the 4th. I was never served it. So there's a lot that we can go to trial on. Quite frankly, I'm not worried about it.
Have you been trained as an attorney?
No, but good thing about being in jail these days, you have tablets that you can read up on RCW codes and laws and violations and rights.
Well, I'll just let you know, just in my experience, if an attorney were charged with the things you're charged with here, the attorney would hire an attorney to represent him or her.
I'm almost sure that when an attorney is trying to raise up in the bar, they make sure that birthdays are right on here. They make sure that orders were served right. And they don't have
my point being, I think your choice to you can choose to represent yourself. That's a right you have. Point is, I think you're making a big mistake for your best interests.
Tori,
you can disagree. We're not going to argue about it.
Never got a word back from Tori in 2 months. So public defenders or myself, who's actually going to fight for me, myself will actually fight for me. I submitted evidence to her that she didn't even submit to the council. So I have all of those correspondence and everything.
Thank you, Mr. Santini.
You're very welcome.
time. I'll put it on Miss Langley's calendar. And was the city seeking bail in this case?
Well, yes, if we weren't going to address probable cause and we said it, I wasn't intending to ask, but given the allegations, the city, when file charges, would ask for additional $10,000 cash or bond.
And bails on the other two pretrial matters.
Yes, there is bail. Currently, it's
The paperwork I got says I'm PR.
true. Yeah,
See?
I think it was $5,000.
That was PR last time I was here.
I'm looking at January 30th. I'll look at that docket text because Mr. Woodrow, I believe, did not object to.
That was the bail. Then after that, I got the paperwork to my room saying PR'd, and all of them are PR'd. In fact, Judge Buckley signed off on that. I could have brought that one to show too, but PR'd on all three of them because of the bail with Superior Court is so high. So dot your I's, cross your T's. So goes from PR to bail, like what is it going to be? Nobody can get it right. Take your time. I hope trial goes better than this.
There was a warrant out for $5,000. He came into custody. Part.
And I got arrested for that, and I got arraigned with Richard Woodrow, and I got PR'd for that, man. Come on. I got PR'd for that. I got the paperwork. You're not.
The docket text on case ending in 661 indicates there is a Lacey hold. However, opening up the file, I can't confirm it because the documents aren't opening up correctly. Fine. Laser fish file via jabs. Not this GNS. Right. And try to open up this GNS. That's what I get. If I'm in another file, I did the same thing, and that's what I got. Yeah.
I got pinned up here wrong. So, okay.
Yeah,
So they don't have to get, you can just X out that thing and then it'll go back to the default view.
GNS. Let's see what I get.
Okay.
Just what I'll know, I think from January 7th, Commissioner Wold set bail at $5,000 on the new violation of no contact order. And also then ordered a no bail hold on the harassment charge, finding that given his interference with the administration of justice, ordered to turn himself in. And then those warrants issued. So I think on the 30th, I don't see a PR. I think I see a JNS that says prior conditions remain.
I see a PR on 661. By me. That's on the no bail. In this case, predates those other two, or is subsequent in time?
There was the harassment initial charge. that, or the order was out of, and then he's already been seen before the court for violations that occurred on December 31st. And so these are alleged to predate that currently charged case.
All right, there is an active warrant out of Lakewood on protection charge. $5,000 cash or bond on this, on the new arraignment charge. I'll leave the releases on the other case. And I'll set them all on Monday at 1:30. All right, thank you, Mr. Santini. We'll see you Monday at 1:30. It's the 3rd. Yes. Set it straight to the 1:30 calendar. And on the new charge, it'll be a continuation of the arraignment, so we can get a decision on counsel made. I don't consider it made at this point. Yeah, and I entered a not guilty plea form.
And Your Honor, I think I heard that Langley will now represent him.
We'll see. It's going on Ms. Langley's calendar, and we'll see what happens there.
Okay.
But I, for the record, I will grant the withdrawal by Pacific Point Defense based on their indications of conflict.
Thank you, Your Honor.